You guys are all arguing semantics on can he come here to make money, and so he doesn't deserve to be here. He doesn't deserve to be out and walking around. He doesn't deserve any of that, honestly. But because he has a little bit of money and a little bit of a name, you guys are going to give him that, and that's okay.
A suspended sentence is where a judge sentences a defendant to jail or prison time, but then delays imposing the sentence in order to let the defendant serve time on probation. If the defendant completes probation successfully, the judge typically dismisses the case without placing the defendant in custody. So he's not going to jail or prison. Well, he's getting a lot of grace, and he needs to wake up to the fact that this is grace. This is the grace of God, brother. Hey, Blueface, if you didn't know what the grace of God looked like, it looked like this.
Is there anything that you would like to say on your own behalf today? I appreciate that you have the other matter pending, but you know, it's up to you entirely. This is your opportunity to say something, but there's certainly no obligation. Okay. This reporter is going to decline to speak on his own behalf today.
Right. Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this action shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
Please state your full name, spelling your first and last name for the record.
Kentavious Trailer, K-E-N-T-A-B as in boy, I-U-S, last name Trailer, T-R-A-Y-L-O-R.
And Mr. Chairman, what is your testimony today for the court?
So first of all, I just want to start by saying thank you, Judge. I'm just completely disappointed in this complete process, actually. From the DA to his representation to him to everything. It's just all been a complete drop of the ball on my end. I have complete lost faith in the justice system. This crime has done nothing but take a toll on my life since the day it happened. I haven't been able to get work. Everything has gone down the drain. And yeah, I just feel like this has not been done on my case. I mean, this hasn't been done on my behalf. I know people who get more time for stealing bubble gum, honestly. I know people who do more time for stealing TVs than they do for shooting somebody. I'm just completely disappointed in all of this. I hate the way my name was ridiculed in the social media before I could even find out about it. Like I said, just this complete process has been a complete drop of the ball. Yeah, that's all I got to say about it. It's a complete drop of the ball, and that's it. It is what it is.
And Mr. Trailer, I really appreciate you expressing the frustrations that you have, and I know that the outcome here today won't change that because what the negotiation is has a certain range of sentence and a certain
but even that, like I said, I feel like those terms and conditions, I know myself included, would have more than that for domestic violence, for this or that. He has this going over multiple states, multiple this, multiple that. You guys are all arguing semantics on can he come here to make money, and so he doesn't deserve to be here. He doesn't deserve to be out and walking around. He doesn't deserve any of that, honestly. But because he has a little bit of money and a little bit of a name, you guys are going to give him that, and that's okay. But just at the end of the day, like I said, I just want to say my piece, and like I said, I'm completely disappointed in all of this.
Understood. Mr. Trailer, and I'm not trying to convince you anything otherwise, and I'm not having a dialogue with you here. I'm just trying to give you the wrap up here that we are going to conclude this case. It sounds like you have another process pending. So
yeah, but that has nothing to do with how I feel about this.
So, apparently, he has multiple situations going on in multiple states. This is Blueface we're talking about. And this guy is very, very mad because he's pretty much saying because Blueface is who he says he is, and because he's famous and because he's got good lawyers and got some money, that he's getting special preferential treatment, because he's Blueface bleed him. That's what he's saying. Is the guy right on this? Of course. Let me be honest. Yeah. When you are famous and you have a label behind you, I don't like to say it like this, but I am going to. You are looked at as their prize product. You are product to them. You're like Don Perignon on the liquor shelf, right? You know what I'm saying? That's somebody's product. Blueface is the product of Cash Money West. And Cash Money West has a lot of money, and they are owned by Baby, Cash Money, millionaires. So they have very good lawyers. And I'd say it like Nick Cannon said it. Lawyers run the world. That's what Nick Cannon said. You can take it up with Nick Cannon, and many other people know lawyers and attorneys run the world. And because you know why they run the world? Because they understand law. And so because they understand law, that's why Blueface is only getting 24 to 60 months. Now on this, on site, it says Blueface was given suspended sentence of 24 months in prison with a maximum of 60 months for grazing a man's hand during a shooting outside of a Las Vegas strip club. So he grazed the dude's hand. I don't know if that's the dude he was shooting at. Maybe that's not the guy he was shooting at, and the guy he was shooting at, he missed, and then he grazed somebody else's hand, which caused him to lose work. I understand that guy's sentiments. What y'all think in the comment section, man? I'm gonna be honest. I did a video maybe 4 or 5 days ago, and I didn't understand why I was doing it, right? But I just knew God was targeting Blueface and Krishan, targeting them with what? His love, right? So that's how God targets you. And God was like, hey, when you know, I'm just flowing, and I made this thumbnail, and it said final warning on it. That was like not even a week ago. So this is clearly the final warning before some impending judgments start coming upon Krishan and or Blueface if they refuse to do what? It's very simple. Acknowledge their wrongs, turn from it, and go to God, right? We see Krishan looks like she's trying to go to God. Now it's Blueface's turn. Does that mean he's going to be exempt from some of these pending judgments? No. But can he have peace in the midst of them? Yes. And so that's what I got for this. I want y'all to know what y'all think about this whole situation. I really believe, you know, if you're sowing all the things, and we've seen it, it's been out there. Their dysfunctional family affairs have been out in the public eye for a couple years now, and it's wild. So I just think, you know, he's kind of reaping what he's sowing at this moment. He's sowing a lot of discourse and a lot of trauma, and so now it's like, all right, now he's yielding this crop. So that's when you're under karmic law. That's what it is. So y'all let me know. I don't know. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. You know, when you on here with me, you're gonna get the truth. That's it. You're gonna get the truth, and you're not getting nothing else. You're just gonna get the truth, man. That's what I got for you, the truth. Somebody said, about time. I'm tired of this now. What does suspended sentence mean? Is he going to jail? Let's see what they talking about. Somebody look that up. Suspended sentence. Somebody saying probation. If he's getting probation for this, that's crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you. If that's what a suspended sentence means, that's wild. Dang, man, I mess around. Y'all ever got like face moisturizer, right? But it's got some sunscreen in it, and then you get it in your eye. Oh my God, it's burning. I was letting you know that's what's going on. Oh, it's burning. It's a burning. That's why my eyes red. Now I look like I got pink eye. Oh my God. We're gonna finish this video though. But yeah, so if he gets probation, oh my God, that's trash. I'm gonna be honest with you. Come on, probation is crazy. Recklessly in a crowd and then grazing somebody. You gotta do a little time just so you can sit down and think about it, right? But what they're saying is he's making money. So because he's making money, let's see what this. Okay, so we got it right now. A suspended sentence is where a judge sentences a defendant to jail or prison time, but then delays imposing the sentence in order to let the defendant serve time on probation. If the defendant completes probation successfully, the judge typically dismisses the case without placing the defendant in custody. So he's not going to jail or prison. So this is your time. This is the final warning. Right at this moment right now, the judge is saying, I'm giving you some time to clean your life up, Blueface. If in this time period you decide to do some wild stuff, you're going to jail, and there's no more questioning. There's no more sentencing needed. You're going straight to jail. So that's what's going on. He gonna go straight to jail if he do something else. Now I see why the buddy was mad. Are you serious? Let's be honest, y'all. We don't want nobody going to jail. We don't want nobody going to prison. I'm not advocating that. But if you doing stuff like this, it's at some point you gotta like you gotta take some of them L's. What y'all think? I think there's a lot of unlimited grace that's being displayed right now. And I think that's what's going on. He's getting a lot of grace, and he needs to wake up to the fact that this is grace. This is the grace of God, brother. Hey, Blueface, if you didn't know what the grace of God looked like, it looked like this, because you've been wilding. I thought you would get a little bit of prison time. You're not even getting that. You're on probation. That means you can still be out here making money. You need to sit down somewhere. Hey, listen, like I said, you can't. I'm not, you know what I mean? You grown though at the same time. But at the same time, sometimes somebody gotta warn you, brother. It's just a little warning, right? Because it could be way worse. It could be way worse.